Taylor Swift Easter eggs in You Season 4 that you missed. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at Taylor Swift Easter eggs in You Season 4 that you missed. Let's get right into it. The fourth installment of the psychological thriller series, You, contained a plethora of cleverly hidden Easter eggs that could easily go unnoticed by even the most dedicated fans. If you haven't already, it's worth revisiting the season to catch all of them. From subtle nods to the show's previous seasons and characters, to playful references to real-life pop culture phenomena, the Easter eggs in You Season 4 add an extra layer of depth and intrigue to an already captivating storyline. It was more than obvious in Season 4 of You that Joe Goldberg has a strong affinity for pop music. He demonstrated this by dismembering a body to Cardi B's I Like It and reflecting on his new life while listening to Taylor Swift's Anti-Hero. However, Taylor Swift's influence on Joe's character was not limited to the final scene, as there was a subtle Easter egg earlier in the season that only true Swifties would have noticed. In the gripping conclusion of You Season 4, protagonist Joe Goldberg found himself facing a familiar dilemma. After realizing that he had once again imprisoned an innocent victim in one of his trademark glass cages, Joe was determined to break the cycle of his past mistakes and set Marianne free. However, the weight of his guilt and anxiety led to a harrowing hallucination that threatened to unravel all of his good intentions. In Joe's stress-induced dream, Marianne began to suffer from a severe allergic reaction while trapped in the cage, and Joe frantically tried to open the door using the passcode he had set, but to his horror, the code repeatedly failed to work, leaving him powerless to save her. As the dream unfolded, it became clear that the passcode was not arbitrary. Rather, it was a significant date that held special meaning for someone who was very important to Joe. To the surprise of many viewers, the passcode that Joe repeatedly entered was 121389, which, as any dedicated Taylor Swift fan would recognize, is the pop star's date of birth, December 13th, 1989. This clever Easter egg not only added a layer of intrigue to Joe's character, but also provided a playful nod to Swift's devoted fanbase. It's no secret that Taylor Swift has a special affinity for the number 13 and her critically acclaimed album 1989, and even casual fans of the pop icon are aware of her fondness for these particular digits. So, when Joe Goldberg used the passcode 121389, Swift's birth date, to unlock the glass cage where he had imprisoned Marianne in You Season 4, it seemed like a deliberate nod to the singer and her loyal fanbase. The reference to Swift in You is just one example of how pop culture and social media have become intertwined in unexpected ways. In fact, Penn Badgley, the actor who portrays Joe in the series, recently made his TikTok debut in October 2022, lip-syncing to Anti-Hero from Joe's perspective. To the surprise of many fans, Swift herself commented "OMG" on the video, sparking an unexpected friendship between the two stars on the popular social media platform. In a recent interview with a publication, Penn Badgley, the actor who portrays Joe Goldberg in the hit series You, shared his thoughts on the numerous Taylor Swift references in the show's fourth season. Despite the fact that the passcode for the glass cage where Joe had imprisoned Marianne was revealed to be Swift's birth date, the actor doesn't believe that Joe would be a fan of the pop star. According to the actor, Joe's character is complex and often driven by his own twisted desires and motivations. While Swift may be beloved by millions of fans around the world, the actor believes that Joe would despise her simply because she is successful and blonde. He told the publication, "I think, unfortunately, he would despise her because she's successful and blonde, maybe. I don't know, but I think he would," he said. While it may seem like a shame that Joe wouldn't appreciate Swift's music and her impact on pop culture, it's important to remember that the character's worldview is fundamentally different from that of most fans. As a serial killer with a dark and troubled past, Joe's perspective on the world is colored by his own traumatic experiences and skewed sense of morality. Given the numerous Easter eggs and references to Taylor Swift in the hit series You, many fans have begun to speculate whether the pop star might make an appearance in future seasons. While there has been no official announcement or confirmation from the show's creators or Swift herself, the idea of the singer appearing in the show has certainly captured the imagination of fans around the world. If Swift were to make an appearance in You, it would certainly be a significant moment for both the show and the pop culture landscape more broadly. As one of the most successful and influential musicians of our time, Swift has amassed a legion of devoted fans who would undoubtedly be thrilled to see her on screen in any capacity. Of course, it's also worth noting that the show's creators would need to find a way to integrate Swift's appearance into the narrative in a way that feels organic and true to the show's tone and style. Given the dark and often disturbing subject matter of You, any appearance by Swift would need to be carefully crafted to avoid disrupting the show's carefully balanced tone and pacing. That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.